Hello, hello, truth seekers all over the world. This is Matthew Beavers with Back to the Covenant. Hope you're having an amazing day wherever you're at in the world. So with this video, I want to show what is possible if you have an open mind, desire to find the truth, and think for yourself. I want to discuss a couple of truth nuggets that are hidden in plain sight with the Red Bull jump performed by Felix Baumgartner. First, let's look at a clip of the narrator talking before Felix makes his infamous jump.
We're up now where people who have been that high say that you can begin to see the curvature of the earth.
So what does Neil deGrasse Tyson, the high priest of science, think about that comment?
What's his name? Felix Baumgartner. He would have been about 2 millimeters above the surface of this globe. That's his edge of space jump. Now, I don't. It's fine. He wants to. I don't have a problem if he does it, but the honesty of it would greatly diminish what I think people thought he was actually doing. And not only that, they made sure to photograph him standing there with a really wide-angle lens, which curves horizontal lines. Right. So in the photo, you see this curvature of Earth's surface, and he said, "Wow, he's in space. Look at that." No, he's not. At that height, you don't see the curvature of the earth if you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball. You just don't. That stuff is flat.
Thanks, Neil, for your contribution. Truth nugget number 1. Speaking of flat horizon. When Felix opens the capsule door, you see a flat horizon. Did you notice the flat horizon when the capsule door was opened? Then they instantly show the video feed outside where you can see a ridiculous amount of curvature from the wide-angle lens like Neil deGrasse Tyson talked about. Your eyes are not deceiving you. Trust your senses. This is deception at a high level, but if you have eyes to see, you will see the truth. Did you know that Felix did a test jump as well before the televised jump? Let's compare pictures between the two. Interesting difference between the test jump that was not televised on mainstream media and the real jump that was. Truth nugget number 2. They lose communication with Felix.
600 feet.
Hey, I need direction. We can't find you. The telemetry didn't work.
Since Mission Control said they lost the telemetry, let's look what kind of telemetry they had available on the capsule in the Red Bull jump. So, looking at an article called Rydell Communications and Red Bull Stratus. And that's January 31st, 2013. Scroll down to really long distance live HD production. In the Red Bull Stratus capsule, company staff mounted an onboard video control system for 9 HD video cameras with specifically developed telemetry. So here we go. Control. This system was used to remotely control the cameras, which included 3 Red 1 cameras, 3 Canon EOS 5D DSLR. These are super nice cameras. Canon EOS 5D DSLR still cameras, 9 Penta StudioTech MLP HD 1200 micro HD cameras, and 13 Panasonic P2 recorders. It also included a small digital video router to capture all of the iOS signals. This enabled complete remote control of the whole video system and featured 3 HD video downlinks that were dynamically assigned to the selected cameras and whose feeds were captured inside an on-site company trailer. So this is a super fancy setup with all this telemetry, cameras, and everything they had set up. So there's a ton of money invested in this. So how is it possible that they lose the telemetry for a few seconds? It wasn't that long, but it still happened. He was inside Earth's atmosphere, but yet rewind back to 1969. President Nixon was talking to the boys on the moon with a landline phone with no problem. How does that make sense?
Proof nugget number 3. Felix lands not far from where he originally ascended in New Mexico.
So here's an interesting article I found on the Guardian.com. Felix Baumgartner's skydive, the key questions answered. So we'll scroll down to how did they know where he would fall? Given that he reached a height of 24 miles above the surface of the earth, it seemed remarkable that he was able to land with such accuracy back on the desert floor in New Mexico. His team later confirmed that his landing site was just 23 miles from where the balloon had taken off several hours earlier. How is that possible?
This is proof that the Earth doesn't move. If the Earth was really spinning at 1,000 miles per hour at the equator and all the other crazy speeds that it moves, would he really have landed that close to where he originally went up? No, he would have been way far away from where he originally landed, especially at the crazy speeds he was moving on his way down. He was going over, I think, 700 miles an hour at one point. The Red Bull jump as a whole is a great example of Revelations 12:9. And the great dragon was thrown out, that serpent of old, called the devil and Satan, who leads all the world astray. He was thrown to the earth, and his messengers were thrown out with him. The Red Bull jump was just one of many stunts that are used by the elites to deceive the world. One of many. To keep pushing the lie, the heliocentric globe model. But thankfully, people are waking up. So I hope that this video was a blessing to you. If it was, do me a favor and share it. Get out on your favorite social media site or whatever. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.